Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. I did sumo not too long ago, and of course I got some footage of it, and we're going to be checking it out today. This guy here, his name is Nate. He runs a little sumo program. All that stuff will be linked below. You can find out anything you need to know about where that's going on. It's tn.sumo, his Instagram. All that stuff will be linked below. You can check it out. He's the one I reached out to when I found the whole TN Sumo. Thought like, hey, right down the street, let's go try it out. Nashville, Tennessee. And as you guys know, I love trying different martial arts. I love martial arts in general. So the idea of getting to try sumo, it was exciting for me. So right now I'm just going to get into all the matches, break them down a little bit, just talk some shit, show you what happened. Nothing too crazy. Let's get into it, then we'll kind of wrap up the whole sumo thing. Alright guys, I'm going to be breaking down and going over all the matches I had for my very first sumo experience. It was amazing. It was such a fun time. I didn't expect to be as nervous as I was in the matches, and I didn't expect to be as actually out of breath and tired as I was after the matches. And I'm going to go through all my opponents and just kind of break down what happened in the moment, what it was like going against them. Pretty much everything like that. The first guy we got up is Zach, big boy. Everybody was soft with the Tachi at the very beginning. He whipped me around instantly, almost got me out. I started fighting back pretty good, and I went for this little underhook situation, but then stepped out right there. Next, this big old boy right here. And this is actually one of the first matches that I actually did pretty well at. And I don't know if this guy was just being polite with me or he just, I really know. Maybe he was just messing with me, just letting me feel good. But I was doing pretty good. I had a lot of control. I was moving him around. I was when he would do his little reversals here, I would get back to more closer to center, push, try to get him out. And I actually got the win here, which is interesting for me. But I got the win. That's all that really matters, I guess, when it comes down to it. This guy here is named Thomas. He was awesome. He showed me a bunch of stuff after our matches to, get me better at this whole sumo thing. But he came out a little bit harder than the rest. Started pushing, shoving. I went for a little snap down. Didn't work. Went to my over under. He was pushing me back. I started using the circle pretty well. I was moving around, but eventually he gets me out. What can you do? Obviously, this dude's a champ. And next up, we got Gabe. This dude went very polite with me, as the rest of them. Started off soft. I actually thought I was going to get something good, but then he just whipped me around at the last second there. And then, yep, and now I'm out. All right, now we got round two with Zach. Once again, starts off soft. I went right for that under grip, try to get something. He almost picks me up and just throws me out right there. Dude's strong as a complete ox. You know what I mean by that. The dude, look at that. He's getting in. I'm just biding my time, trying to stop him from getting the grips, but eventually he just gets the grip under the Tachi there. Just lifts your boy right up. Haven't been picked up like that since a child, so I yelled "we," and then I got my rematch with Thomas here. I guess Thomas was done fucking around because he went at me with the fury on this one. I mean, when they said hike or whatever the hell they say, I'm just joking. Boom, hits me hard. Look at that, just completely wrecks me, throws me out of there. Now we got the rematch with Gabe. Once again, starts off very soft, a little more aggressive, but I got that underhook and I started controlling and I was using a little edge there like I've seen. This is all because I watched sumo, but then he ended up getting me out of there. Then I got the rematch with the big guy and his name Thomas as well. Once again, started off pretty soft. Everyone was very polite in that manner. We just kept working and working. And I had some success with this guy. You see, I actually kind of went in for the Uchimata, like I was going to do that to that big motherfucker. But ultimately, it ended up working out pretty good. I mean, he worked me to the edge. And I don't know. I think he was just being nice with me, maybe just working some of his technique. I don't know how long the guy had been doing sumo. All I know is eventually I got him to the edge. And I just kept working and working and pushing and pushing and eventually got him out. At least got another W in there. Yeah, I tell you, he's just a tank of a guy. And then my next match, I had this guy here. This is Nate. I introduced him. He's the one running everything. It ended up hitting him with a snap down. It just felt natural. It picked him pretty good. He obviously wasn't fighting that hard. It was my jiu-jitsu was kicking in. Then you got this big fella. Well, we had a great match, actually. He was muscling me around, but then I started control. I felt like I had him, and then boom, at the very last second, he just got me over. And guys, what the hell can you do with that? But I finished up 3-7. Not bad for my first time. I had an amazing experience here doing sumo. It was really fun. Guys, I'm going to hand it over, I guess, to myself to close out and put my finishing thoughts on everything. I hope you enjoyed my sumo experience. All right, guys. Well, that was my matches. I went 3-7. Not bad, but, for your first time, I guess, anyway. But it was so fun. I can't describe how fun it was. I wasn't expecting to just be so it's like I'm being in a competition. I've done kickboxing, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu competitions, and it felt very similar, just because I don't know these people and everything. But I mean, I got hyped up. I even kind of got out of breath at the end of matches, it's just a whole interesting experience, you know. And if you're a grappling fan, you should love sumo because it is just grappling. It's grappling with a few extra different little rules in there, but nothing too crazy. But I mean, it's got some simple guidelines. Get pushed out the circle, get, you know, if anything touches the ground besides the bottom of your feet and so forth. I'm not going to explain sumo to you guys. I'm sure you know it at this point if you watch sumo. Another thing I'd like to touch in is guys like Nate. Now, this Nate, this is his thing. He loves sumo, so he went out and made sumo for himself. And guys, you should take note. If you watch this video and you see a guy like Nate, it doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter if it's sumo or whatever. But when you have a dream and you want to do something, you have to go out and do it. That's why I love guys like Nate, because Nate wanted something and he went out and got it. He hosted his own sumo tournament, the Sakura Cup. It was amazing. We went to it. There will be a video on that. That's where I got to meet this awesome sumo ref, Pecky Ben Evans. He's going to break down everything there is to a sumo. A video coming up about that. A little interview I did with him. We talk about sumo, talk about the stuff, the history a little bit, things I didn't know. Amazing stuff, guys. There's so much to sumo and just martial arts in general. If you're a fan, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Also, big shout out to Nate one more time for just being an awesome guy and just kind of like someone to look up to if they actually want to achieve a goal and do something. Nate's doing it. You guys can do it too. We all can. I went to a sumo tournament, the Sakura Cup, that Nate, it was something that he hosted. It was really fun. It's done since past, but we got footage we're going to talk about sumo and stuff with that. The interview with Pecky Ben Evans is coming. There's so much coming. Guys, if you made it to the end of the video, don't forget, comment. I want to know what you think about sumo. I want to know what you think about the video, just everything. Please comment below. Let's get some dialogue going. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that silly YouTube bullshit. But guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.